Days of Our Lives unfolds as Salem faces kidnapping aftermath and custody wars. Welcome back to Days of Our Lives channel. Today we will learn about the explosive developments hitting Salem this week as multiple storylines reach their boiling points across Tuesday and Wednesday's episodes. The dramatic tension promises to leave viewers on the edge of their seats as long-buried secrets surface and relationships crumble under pressure. The kidnapping fallout. Doug Williams faces the aftermath of Holly Jonas and Ariana Horton's terrifying kidnapping ordeal continues to reverberate through Salem, with both young women directing their fury squarely at Doug Williams III. The dangerous situation, which stemmed from Doug's problematic past dealings with loan sharks, has created a powder keg of emotions that threatens to explode in Wednesday's episode. Holly Jonas, portrayed with fierce determination, refuses to let Doug off the hook despite his desperate attempts to make amends. Her protective instincts toward Ariana have intensified, creating an unexpected bond between the two teenagers who survived this harrowing experience together. Meanwhile, Ariana's reaction proves even more volatile, as she struggles to process how Doug's reckless decisions nearly cost them their lives. The emotional confrontation promises to be one of the most intense scenes of the week, with both actresses delivering powerhouse performances that showcase their characters' resilience and justified anger. Doug's attempts at explanation fall on deaf ears as the weight of his actions becomes undeniably clear. The ripple effects of this confrontation will undoubtedly influence future storylines, particularly as Doug prepares for his departure from Salem. Actor Peyton Meyer's portrayal of Doug Williams III reaches its crescendo this week as his character arc comes to a dramatic conclusion. The troubled grandson of the beloved Doug Williams' legacy finds himself at a crossroads, realizing that his presence in Salem continues to endanger those he cares about. His decision to leave town represents both a cowardly escape and a noble sacrifice, depending on one's perspective. The complexity of this character development has provided Meyer with rich material to work with, even if his tenure on the show proved shorter than many fans hoped. Sarah and Xander's custody war intensifies. The custody battle between Sarah Horton Kyriakis and Xander Kyriakis reaches new heights of drama as both parents dig in their heels regarding little Victoria's future. Sarah's mounting stress becomes increasingly evident as she grapples with the reality that Xander's legal maneuvers might actually succeed in granting him full custody. Her maternal instincts clash violently with her lingering resentment over Xander's past deceptions and criminal behavior, creating an internal struggle that threatens to consume her entirely. Xander's calculated decision to allow Sarah supervised visitation with Victoria represents a strategic move designed to demonstrate his reasonableness to potential mediators and judges. However, this seemingly generous gesture comes loaded with conditions and subtle manipulations that remind everyone why Sarah fears leaving their daughter in his care. The office visit becomes a tense battleground where every word and gesture carries potential legal implications, transforming what should be a simple mother-daughter interaction into a carefully choreographed performance. The emotional toll of this custody fight extends far beyond the immediate participants, affecting everyone in their orbit. Victoria herself, though too young to understand the complexities of her parents' conflict, serves as both the prize and the victim in this escalating war. The child's innocent presence during these supervised visits creates moments of heartbreaking poignancy as Sarah struggles to maintain her composure while cherishing every precious second with her daughter. Xander's watchful eye during these interactions adds an uncomfortable layer of surveillance that transforms tender maternal moments into evidence-gathering opportunities. Sophia's web of deception expands. Sophia Choi's elaborate deception reaches new levels of complexity as she prepares to deliver a carefully crafted lie to Brady Black and Tate Black about her supposed childbirth experience in Chicago. The fictional narrative she's constructed with Melinda Trask's assistance involves a fabricated story about delivering a baby girl who was immediately placed with eager adoptive parents. This calculated deception requires Sophia to maintain multiple layers of lies while appearing genuinely emotional about surrendering her child. The psychological pressure of maintaining this elaborate charade weighs heavily on Sophia as she prepares to face Brady and Tate's inevitable questions and concerns. Her performance must be convincing enough to satisfy their paternal instincts while simultaneously explaining away the suspicious timeline and circumstances surrounding the alleged birth. Melinda's coaching has prepared her for the most likely questions, but the unpredictable nature of human emotion means that one slip could unravel the entire scheme. Brady's protective instincts toward Tate make him a particularly dangerous audience for Sophia's deception. His experience with manipulation and lies gives him a keen eye for inconsistencies that might escape less suspicious listeners. The fact that Sophia must deliver this performance while still physically recovering from actual childbirth adds another layer of complexity to her already challenging task. The strain of maintaining the fake pregnancy timeline while explaining away her real postpartum condition requires careful choreography of every detail. Tony and Gabi's strategic alliance. The partnership between Tony DiMera and Gabi Hernandez represents a fascinating collision of old-school DiMera scheming with modern corporate warfare tactics. Tony's refined approach to reclaiming the family business contrasts sharply with Gabi's more direct and passionate style, creating a dynamic that promises both spectacular successes and potential explosive conflicts. Their shared goal of wresting control of DiMera Enterprises from the Kyriakis brothers has forged an unlikely but potentially powerful alliance. Gabi's personal investment in recovering Gabi Chic adds emotional weight to what might otherwise be a purely business arrangement. Her fashion line represents more than just financial success, it's a symbol of her independence and creative vision that she refuses to let slip away without a fight. This personal stake makes her a more committed and potentially unpredictable partner than Tony might initially realize, as her emotions could either fuel their success or sabotage their carefully laid plans. The "fight fire with fire" strategy referenced in promotional material suggests that their approach will involve matching the Kyriakis brothers' aggressive tactics with equally ruthless countermeasures. Tony's return to active plotting brings a sophisticated edge to DiMera operations that has been missing during the company's recent struggles. His understanding of corporate machinations combined with Gabi's fierce determination creates a formidable team that could genuinely threaten Xander and Philip's control over their newly acquired empire. Hospital politics and personal vendettas. The escalating conflict between E.J. DiMera and Kayla Brady at University Hospital represents a collision between corporate efficiency and compassionate care that threatens to tear the medical facility apart. E.J.'s budget-cutting measures have already begun impacting patient care and staff morale, but his latest proposals apparently cross lines that even the diplomatic Kayla cannot tolerate. The specific nature of these extreme suggestions remains tantalizingly unclear, but their impact on Kayla's normally composed demeanor suggests they threaten the very foundation of medical ethics. Stephanie Johnson's anger toward Alex Kyriakis adds another layer of interpersonal drama that threatens to complicate both their personal relationship and any professional interactions. The source of her frustration might stem from his handling of family business affairs or personal disappointments, but the intensity of her reaction suggests deeper issues at play. This conflict has the potential to create wider ripple effects throughout Salem's interconnected social networks. The broader implications of E.J.'s hospital interference extend beyond immediate budget concerns to fundamental questions about healthcare priorities and community responsibility. His corporate approach to medical administration clashes with the hospital's traditional commitment to patient-centered care, creating philosophical divisions that could reshape University Hospital's role in Salem society. The staff's growing resistance to his mandate sets the stage for a larger confrontation that could determine the facility's future direction. This week's episodes promise to deliver the perfect blend of emotional intensity, strategic maneuvering, and shocking revelations that make Days of Our Lives appointment television for millions of devoted fans worldwide.